Hello, my name is Rachel Turner, and this is the bath time session. Bath times are this wonderful time that we have with our kids. Sometimes you're just trying to dunk them and get them on with the rest of the bedtime, but sometimes we have this opportunity to play, to relax, to spend time with our children. Deuteronomy 6:4-9 talks about the ordinary, everyday bits of life as being the place where we can disciple our children, and bath time is one of them. In this session, we're talking to our children about prayer and how God can respond to what we're asking Him for. In the way that He parted the Red Sea, we can blow the bubbles in our bathtub and remind ourselves that God always moves in response to what we talk to Him about. But we didn't want to give you this idea as a formula to use for prayer. It's just one example of ways that you can play with your children in the bath time, in the times where you're together, where you weave God into everything that could happen there. See, when we're weaving in ordinary, everyday life with God, we can treat God as if He's in the room, because He is. As we're doing bath time, we can play with the little figurines. As you're telling your stories and as you're playing, you can have one of your characters get hurt and say, "Oh no, could you please pray for him?" And you can teach your kid how to say, "Be healed in the name of Jesus." We can tell stories of the Bible. We can use the bubbles to pray. You can play with your kids and weave in who God is and where He is in your life, in the kids' life, in their playtimes. It's all part of weaving together God into the ordinary, everyday bits of life, because He's there. And if we can train our kids to see with Him, talk with Him, play with Him in those times, then God becomes a normal part of everyday life with Him. So have a play in the bathtub.